What a deal, what a deal, what a deal, people. How ya doing? Hope you're doing well, slow, having a blessed day, evening, or afternoon whenever you come across this reading. You know, if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watching me with any ill will or malign intentions, you're not blessed or protected. Or evil eyes will go blind 144,000 times. What's up, people? How you doing? How you doing, collective? How you doing? I'm just gonna that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, collective. Oh Lord, how y'all doing? So we're gonna tap into this energy. I just finished coming from outside, so I decided to pick up the energy. Let's see what comes out. It felt a little funny outside. And it looked like it's gonna rain, like bad. Unprotected, messy energy. I don't know what made me look at them now. There might be some unprotected, messy energy. Some messy energy is unprotected. Some scammers, maybe. Someone that was on their high horse. So, let's ring this bell. Excuse me. Remove all negativity, entities, and energies from my home, my place, and my space. Get the fuck out of my face. We're going to get into it. I think I'm going to use index cards because I've been using the tarot. I already used the tarot today. This morning. Collective, it feels kind of gloomy outside. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. My window. My whole stage just came out of my thing. Hold on. Oh, right here. I gotta sweep. Well, shit. I went to go look at what the fuck it looked like outside, even though I just came from outside. But yeah, it's like it's just gloomy. It looks like it's gonna rain. 3, 4, 5. I just saw. So, and my chair is sinking. Stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Get on your grind. Oh, stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Get on your grind. Oh, nobody ever got rich acting like a little bitch. Nobody ever got rich acting like a little bitch. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Let's move these out the way. Why that should be on me? Please provide me with some insight. La da da da. La da 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 da. I want y'all to see me pluck the cards. Whoa. La da da da. La da 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 da. We got energy that's dealing with some childhood trauma. So there's somebody out here dealing with some childhood trauma, collective. A spiritual OG, childhood trauma. We got childhood trauma, spiritual OG. Current home work community. Unwanted opinions. March, something with the month of March. Alchemy. They running scared. Pure entertainment. Combat mode war. So what I'm getting here, childhood trauma, spiritual OG, current home work community, unwanted opinions. Either somebody with childhood trauma was giving unwanted opinions about a spiritual OG in a current home work community. Childhood trauma, rearrange the cards. Give me a second. Childhood trauma, unwanted opinions, spiritual OG. So somebody dealing with childhood trauma thought it was pure entertainment to give unwanted opinions about a spiritual OG. So somebody dealing with unwanted childhood trauma thought something was pure entertainment to give a lot of unwanted opinions about a spiritual OG. This is somebody that's in your current home or work community. They did some alchemy. They were in combat mode war with you in the springtime, in March. Or this could be somebody that's birthdays in March, but something about the spring. They did some alchemy. They did some magic. They did some spell work on you because they was in war with you. And now they're running scared. Or they could have been giving a lot of unwanted opinions about a spiritual OG doing alchemy so that the spiritual OG could be running scared. Somebody wanted you to run scared. Somebody was unwanted opinions. So talking shit. Creating drama for you in your current home or work community. They got an attitude now. Somebody got an attitude. There's somebody in your current home work community that's dealing with some childhood trauma. And they mad. They got an attitude. This is somebody that's not related to you. Say they're not related to you. It says the action taken against you will have them in great regret. They're running scared. They didn't regret. They did something towards you. They committed crimes. Crimes was committed against you. But no weapon, nose itching, confirmation. But no weapon form will prosper. So they committed crimes against you. They did spell work, alchemy on you. They were forming weapons. against you. And they was at war with you. Spiritual war, physical war. My nose is itching. What the hell? They feeling like sour apples. So they in their feelings. Because every weapon they formed did not prosper against you, collective. And they mad. And they sitting in regret. Yeah, a karmic man. This could be a karmic man that's in your current home and work community. They got an attitude. They're not related to you. Every time they do a spell or ritual, it rains. Moon cycle cleanse. Shit, it look like it's gonna rain over here in my community. Spiritual suicide. This was spiritual suicide. The action against you is gonna have them in great regret. It's being washed away. They're committing crimes against you, collective, in your home, work, community. Yeah, the cat got somebody by the balls. Got somebody by their balls and tongue. This karmic man, somebody got this karmic man by the balls for the crimes they committed. A brother, not related. Somebody's brother got this karmic man, or this karmic man could be somebody's brother that's not related to you. A karmic man, every time they do spiritual shit to you, it rains. The moon cycle cleanses it out. This person commits spiritual suicide. And they got somebody by the tongue and the balls, a brother, not related. Somebody's brother. Somebody's brother in your current home or work community that's dealing with some childhood trauma was having a lot of unwanted opinions about you. You're a spiritual OD, and they were doing spell work on you in your home or work community. This is someone that's not related to you. They could be a Pisces, or they could be a Aries, March. So they could be an Aries or Pisces energy. They were doing spell work on you, and now they're running scared because they're in regret now. Because every time they do a spell on you or a ritual on you, it gets cleansed away. And they're feeling like a sour apple. Because no weapon they form is prospering against you. And they're losing grip of reality. They have an attitude and they're losing grip of reality. It says, thought they could make you vulnerable. So they thought they could make you vulnerable with this spell work. So somebody thought that they could make you vulnerable with this spell work. Tried to cause delays. By trying to cause delays, they were trying to cause you delays. This was spiritual suicide on them. Yeah, their mind is blown. That is not working. Cat got somebody by the tongue and the balls. They're confused. Yeah, like I said, somebody is shocked that it's not working on you. It says trying to disrupt your energy failed. Yeah, they're shocked. Whatever they're doing is not working. The Mother of Raven Supreme Council. Because you could be the Mother of Raven Supreme Council. Trying to disrupt your energy failed. You're the Mother of Ravens, the Supreme Council collective. You're coming up as the Mother of Ravens, the Supreme Council. It says they wake up and go to sleep doing spell work. Their childhood trauma could be sexual abuse. Yeah, the money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting it. So somebody thought they were going to get some type of money. But collective, you're unbothered. You're unbothered, collective. You're a spiritual OG, and somebody's out here feeling depleted, anorexic, and malnourished. They have an attitude. Yeah, because they didn't listen in one ear, out the other. When it came to these actions taken against you. Yeah, they were wicked for the crimes they committed, and they've been backed into a corner. I just saw something. They're about to piss themselves. This karmic man. In your work, in your work community. So this is somebody in your work community. you were outnumbered and you still drop kicked them down alone. So you were outnumbered in your work community and you still defeated them. So your home or work community, people came against you and you outnumbered them. These wicked people that committed crimes against you, nose confirmation, nose itching. It says, you are chosen one the world is calling for. Everybody knows the truth. The secrets are revealed. These people lost grip of reality. The secrets are revealed that they were trying to summon something with this alchemy, trying to cause delays. They were gang stalking you. Their mind is blown. Yeah, because they were beating their chest like King Kong, but you're a whole Caesar. Yeah, somebody didn't see that you had a hidden path or a hidden purpose. That you're the mother of ravens, you're the mother of ravens, supreme council. This is the energy that you're coming out as. Yeah, they're going to reap what they sow. Wow, the card that fell shall perish. That's what came out. Yeah, they're backed into a corner and they're about to piss themselves. They're feeling like sour apples. This karmic man in your community, work or home, they was doing spells, but every time you be drop kicking them because you're chosen to do whatever you're supposed to be doing, and they committed spiritual suicide. And everybody knows the truth about this brother energy that was out here losing grip of reality, trying to summon shit to make you vulnerable, tried to cause you delays by gang stalking you. They were beating their chest like King Kong when you're a whole Caesar and their mind is blown. That they were trying to disrupt your energy, but it failed because you have a hidden path and purpose. Yeah, like I said, you reap what you sow, you shall perish. They shall perish. They're gonna perish. They reap what they sow and they will perish. Since they wanted to be out here beating their chest like a whole King Kong motherfucker, but you out here got childhood trauma dealing with sexual abuse that you have to deal with. You got childhood trauma of sexual abuse, and you are out here giving unwanted opinions about somebody else. So because you couldn't heal your childhood trauma, you want to be out here attacking somebody. Now everybody knows the truth of why you were attacking someone. Why you were attacking a spiritual OG. Why you were doing spell work on a person. And somebody told you, or people told you not to do something. In one ear, out the other, and you didn't listen. And you decided to summon something. And whatever you summoned, you lost grip of reality. Whatever you summoned got you losing a grip of reality. You losing your mind. For all this alchemy and being wicked. And for being King Kong. Oh! King Kong kidnapped a woman and forced the woman to be a damsel in distress and put her so high on the Eiffel Tower that she couldn't get down. If we want to use that metaphor. If you really want to use metaphor of the King Kong kidnapped Jane, or whatever her name was, the blonde chicky girl. King Kong kidnapped Jane, the whatever fucking chick, and put her on top of the Eiffel Tower, and then was trying to fight all the airplanes off from rescuing the female. So he forced the female, he kidnapped the female, and then forced the female to be a damsel in distress. This is the storyline here. But the person that he kidnapped was a whole Caesar. And if you know the movie Caesar, chimpanzee, genetically modified, smart motherfucker, who built an army, who had an army against him that believed in him, a bunch of believers. So Caesar was a motivator, a smart individual, only fought when he needed to fight for defense. But Caesar was someone that learned, studied, grew into a better being. And then the last movie, if you don't remember, he left a mark. He left a mark that people wanted to be Caesar. There was a ape pretending to be Caesar. Remember in the last movie? Have you seen the last movie? There was a wannabe pretending to be Caesar, but Caesar is already dead. So that's how much of an influence Caesar left. King Kong didn't leave no influence. So somebody thought they were big and bad, beating their chest. I'm that nigga. But you not that nigga. Not in any way, shape, or form. Now you've been backed into a corner. You're going to need some depends because you're going to be pissing on yourself. Because you're running scared right now, pissing on yourself, backed into a corner. Because you summoned something with alchemy. Now that shit is probably haunting your ass. You summoned something, and whatever you summon is gang stalking you. Summon, lost grip of reality, thought they could make you vulnerable, gang stalking, try to cause delays. So now whatever you summoned is gang stalking you. And then you came up against this person with a group of people. You were outnumbered by a group of people, and this person still defeated you. How does it feel to know you tried all you could? The collective didn't fail. It didn't turn out like it should. The collective loves it when you hate on we. We love it. We love it when you hate on us. How does it feel to know you tried all you could and it didn't work out the way you thought it should? How do you feel? You was too busy bitching. You didn't stay on your grind. Now you're not rich because you was acting like a little bitch. I just thought, never mind. Never mind. Stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Get on your grind. Oh. What else do you want us to know about this karmic man in the work home community that was out here giving unwanted opinions, thought something was entertaining? They could have been talking about you sexually, pure entertainment, sexual abuse, unwanted opinions. They could have did this for money. They could have been talking about something about you sexually. It says these evil entities are playing a sick trick with these karmics, playing with fire. Like I said, they summoned something and now they're being gang stalked by whatever they summoned. Confirmation on what I just said. Confirmation on what I just said. Whatever they called on, collective, Whatever they summoned, whatever they were trying to work with, whatever they were trying to send to you, whatever entities, energy entities they were trying to send to you are haunting, they're gang stalking them. They being gang stalked by entities, collective. They being gang stalked by evil entities. This could have happened 3 months or 3 years ago. It says divine revelation, but in the reverse. It says ignoring divine truth may lead to spiritual blindness or illusion. Somebody's being spiritually blind and they're being disillusioned. So somebody is they casting illusions on themselves. They're being blinded. They're blind to their truth. Sad, sadistic, karmic energy, masculine or feminine, deranged or mental. They feeling depleted, anorexic, and malnourished. They got an attitude. It says these sharks tested the waters with the right orca whale. Now they're drowning, sinking ship. So this sink is shipping. Somebody's in my energy that stutters or mumbles, and you're watching me without clicking on my video, but I still know you there because I'm messing up on my words. So you can hide, but I still know you there because I'm stuttering. And I don't stutter. I don't have a speech impediment of any way, shape, or form. And this says this is a collective energy reading. So collective, this is a collective energy reading, and this is somebody in your work community, your current work community. Candle of faith. Even in darkness, your faith lights your way. So collective, you have faith and your faith is lighting your way. You hold the candle of faith. You're the light of faith. Too many cards. You're the light of faith. Divine timing. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Patience brings the reward. So divine timing coming. You're the candle of faith. Even in darkness, your faith lights the way. And divine timing. Something's happening divine timing because you kept your faith, collective. The blame game. Ain't running the same. Being shamed. Not taking accountability will have them in great regret. So they're not taking accountability for what they're doing. What they did. They're trying to blame you. The blame game over here. And they're on ice right now. Hey. They're on ice right now. It says, pause and reflect. Not everything is meant to move right now. Stillness brings clarity. So yeah, divine timing. You're being asked to wait. And it says, your enemy's harm is paused. Stay protected. Karma handles them. They're getting karma. It says, all this spell work being sent will cause them a sad, tragic ending. They reap what they sow. On the bottom of this, it says, they tried to block your doors, not knowing you already had an escape plan. Hidden doors and secret passages. You had a secret passage. Somebody thought if they put you in mental turmoil, they thought if they tormented you repeatedly, that it would break you and that you would take yourself out. Suicide energy. Somebody thought that they constantly did something to you that you would become in suicide. No, stupid. That's why they in this energy. Spiritual warfare. They was calling spiritual warfare, thinking they called spiritual warfare on you, wow. It's just through the deck. It says neighbor energy from your past is involved. It could be somebody from your past involved. A neighbor from your past is involved. They could be working. They could work in your current work community. Your neighbor from your past is trying to cause you problems in your work community, current work community. It says spiritual warfare. You are being tested. Your strength and faith will overcome. So yeah, somebody thought that if they put you in mental turmoil, that you were going to go take yourself out. And it didn't work because you a spiritual OG. You coming out as the mother of Raven's Supreme Council. They were unable to block your doors, your path, your way because you have faith. And everything is working out in divine timing. They tested the waters. They thought they were the shark, but you the whole orca whale. 3003, something's mirroring Mac. So yeah, you're the killer whale. You're the orca whale. You're the killer whale. And they're sinking shipping. This sink is shipping. You hear me? Ass backwards. I'm talking backwards. Somebody's trying to mess up my speech, my words. Somebody speaks improper. They have backwards. Somebody wants miscommunication in my message. They're trying to get me to mess up in my message, get miscommunication, stutter on my words, trip on my words. They're trying to make me sound stupid so they can sit there and watch my video and be like, ha 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 ha, she sounds stupid. No, but you said this spell works so that you can sit there and get a kick out of it. But yet you don't stay there long enough to watch me, because every time I look up, you run because you a little coward ass bitch, and you know I sense your stupid suffering stuck in it ass. You're a stuttering ass bitch, and you know I sense your ass. So I can resonate with this. This could be my energy or yours. Take it as it resonates. You could resonate with this too. I could have a neighbor from my past community that's in my current work community, and they trying to cause me problems, spiritual warfare, sending shit to me, 3131 I just seen. And they about to reap what they sow because it's not working. Ho. It's not working, ho. Minding my goddamn business. Minding my goddamn business. I be minding my goddamn business. Minding my goddamn business. Unbothered. So unbothered. It's lovely as fuck. Stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Get on your grind. Whoa, stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Get on your grind. Oh, nobody ever got rich acting like a little bitch. Nobody ever got rich acting like a little bitch. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. I got that feeling. Who gonna stop me from my path? Definitely not your bitch ass. Oh, yeah. Feeling like I can't be stopped. Feeling like I can't be stopped. Got that feeling like I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. Oh, yeah. I got that feeling. Hey, collective. Somebody's in their feelings. What can you say? A karmic man in your work community that was a neighbor from your past. A karmic man in your current work community that was your neighbor from your past community is a hitman attacker. They're your hitman, your attacker collective. This spiritual occultist, look, that's a content creator. That's a witch and a warlock. I got that feeling, stalking and catfishing you. But they're also a secret admirer and an enemy. You got a hitman attacker that's a spiritual occultist, content creator, witch, warlock. That's stalking, catfishing you. They're your secret admirer, but they're also your enemy. They're an intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant that's in the reverse. I split the deck, a karmic twin flame. A father in reverse. There could be a grandfather in the reverse, a twin flame, business partner. They're not a romantic partner. Ex-boyfriend could be a landlord. They're a scammer, a con artist, a thief. A lot of masculine energy. Masculine energy. They've been backed into a corner because their weapons that they're forming are not prospering against you. And they shall perish because everybody knows the truth. The secrets are revealed about this brother energy that was being wicked, and the crimes they committed was spiritual suicide. Because collective, you are a chosen one. That they tried to cause delays, and they about to reap what they sow. They're gonna get karma. I got that feeling because the truths are being revealed and your spiritual sight is expanding, collective. While they've been ignoring divine truth, it led them to spiritual blindness and illusions. You having a divine revelation and the truth is being revealed to you. That is the ending of this reading, collective. That is the end of the reading. If you're looking for any personal reading, please feel free to hit me up. Let me know. My information is in the description box below. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. And Thanksgiving is coming, collective. I don't know what I'm making myself. I'm going to be by myself. I'm trying to find something that I want to make, but I don't know what I want to make. I'm definitely not cooking a lot, but I'm definitely going to make myself something for Thanksgiving. So, collectives, enjoy. That's coming in a few days. Y'all should be preparing your stuff now, probably. Most of y'all that are celebrating Thanksgiving. If you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, then just chillax, relax. It ain't that serious, though. I'm going to be all alone, and I'm good. Make yourself something. Make yourself a untraditional Thanksgiving. And go watch yourself a movie or something. Just chill. It ain't that serious, honestly. Because if it takes a holiday for a family to meet up and get together, then y'all not really family then, huh? Because it shouldn't take a holiday like Thanksgiving for family to come down and visit you. But the holidays are an excuse for most of your family to come visit. So that's when everybody come down. Stay away from the family drama. If you sense that shit, bounce out that bitch. Don't sit in that energy. Don't deal with no family drama, no drama in any way, shape, or form these holidays. Because you already know what the opposite side of the spectrum is going to be doing. They're going to be ciphering off of all the family drama that happens. And don't think that motherfuckers cannot sense that. Because that's what they're monitoring energy. You're going to have somebody in your family that's there to siphon your energy. Best believe it. So, don't give them the satisfaction. Don't give them the satisfaction. Collective, peace out. And I may be back with another reading a little bit later. Okay? So, peace. And until then, enjoy the rest of your evening.